In this lesson, we're going to learn about another very common way of earning income. And this way is called salary. So in the previous lessons, we learned about hourly wages. Hourly wages are where you earn a set amount of money per hour that you work. But in a salary, you instead earn a fixed amount of money for each month or year that you work. So most commonly, a salary is calculated based on an entire year, but sometimes it can also be per month. So a few things to remember is that there's 12 months in 1 year and there are 52 weeks in 1 year. So you're going to need to use that when you're trying to calculate different amounts for these salaries. So if you know how much you were paid in an entire year, you can also calculate how much you would earn per month or how much you would earn per week. This can be really helpful when you're earning money and you're trying to come up with a budget. So for example, if you have your monthly income, or you're looking for your monthly income, you would take your annual, remember the word annual means for an entire year, and you would divide it by 12, since there's 12 months per year. If you were looking to calculate your weekly income, you would take your annual salary and divide it by 52. So in this first example, Mark earns $45,000 per year. If you wanted to calculate his monthly salary, you would take that annual salary, $45,000, and you would divide it by 12 to find out how much he would earn each month. So 45,000 divided by 12, and that means he earns $3,750 per month. If we wanted to take that same annual salary, $45,000, and figure out how much he earns per week, we would divide it by 52. So 45,000 divided by 52, and that is a total of $865.38. We could do the same thing for the next two. So here we have an annual salary of $21,000. And if we want to know how much that is per month, we would divide by 12. 21,000 divided by 12 is $1,750 per month. 21,000 divided by 52 for the weekly salary is $403.85. Again, just to remember, when you're calculating dollar values, you should always round to 2 decimal places. And exactly the same for this last one. An annual salary of $68,500 divided into 12 months would be $5,708.33 per month, and 68,500 divided into 52 weeks, divided by 52 would be $1,317.31 per week. Now you can also work backwards, and if you know the monthly or weekly income, you can use multiplication to figure out the annual income. So if we look at the next example, when we're looking to solve for this chart or complete this chart, you'll notice in the first line, I only know the monthly earning. Now if you only know monthly or weekly, you always have to first calculate the annual salary. Months don't always have the exact same number of weeks, so we always have to calculate the annual salary first, and after we calculate the annual salary, then we could calculate the weekly salary, just like we did in the previous example. So if Kate earns $3,000 per month, and we want to know how much she earns in the entire year, you're going to take $3,000 per month and multiply it by 12. So this gives us a salary of $36,000 per year. So she earns $36,000 per year, $3,000 per month, and to calculate her weekly earnings, we would use the annual salary, $36,000, and divide it by 52, just like we did in the previous example. So 36,000 divided by 52 is a weekly salary of $692.31. Now the same is true when we're looking at Tyler, who has a weekly income of $575.25. And if we want to calculate monthly and annual, again, we have to start by going from the weekly earning to figure out his annual salary. And then we can calculate monthly. So always calculate annual first. So $575.25 per week times 52 weeks. $575.25 times 52 is an annual salary of $29,913. And if we take that annual salary and divide it into 12 months, divided by 12, we get a monthly salary of $2,492.75. We can do the exact same thing for James. So here we have our weekly earnings. So again, first thing we're going to do is multiply by 52 to get our annual salary. So $965.15 times 52 is $50,187.80. And then I would divide that by 12 to get the monthly earnings. Divided by 12. $4,182.32. And last but not least, we have Hope, who earns $4,578.90 in a month. So we're going to start by finding her annual salary. So $4,578.90 times 12, remember, because this is monthly, I'm multiplying by 12. So $54,946.80. And then to find weekly, I'm going to divide that amount by 52. And that equals $1,056.67. So that is how we do salary calculations.